Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody whose intuition with the Nine of Pentacles is telling them that good things are coming, that there's going to be a change regarding your love life, and it could be something that impacts your friendship circle, your career, or where you live. It feels like a pretty major relationship. And I do think there's some excitement here. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chanting. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with, I don't know why I feel like this is the right one, but I do. This is the Ghost Tarot. Hello there, dude. How's it going? Hello, daughter of Saturn. Huzzah! Drew has arrived. Happy Friday, loves. How we doing? Hello, Jess. I'm sorry, guys. I got a late start today. I did not sleep very much last night. I tried to get started earlier, but it just didn't work out. Had to eat some pizza. Watch some Perry Mason. All right, so we've got the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the World. This is someone who has felt kind of stuck, wondering whether or not things are going to get better, or wondering if somebody's going to treat them right. And I feel like there's a message that you get in your dreams that you need to just hold on a little bit longer, and something new is going to come into your life, or something significant, right? Hello, Jay. How are you doing? What else do we have? Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, no. It feels like I'm reading for somebody who has had some difficulty lately and felt this Eight of Swords energy, or felt stuck, because there is, I think, somebody who has not pursued you. You have tried to figure this person out. You've tried to interpret what they're saying, whether it's genuine, but with the King of Wands in the reverse, they're not quite doing right by this connection that you've had with them. And it stresses you out, makes you feel like, well, I don't know if I should still deal with this. So this could be like a situationship. This could be an ex that you were trying to figure out, should we try again? But this feels to me like a little bit of disappointment. Like, I thought you were going to make more of an effort, kind of thing. Page of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Two of Cups. So I think whoever I'm reading for, you've gotten to the point where you realize that whatever this situationship or like kind of half-baked romance is, if this person can't communicate or can't put in the effort, can't, give you a little bit of time in their day, then maybe it's time for you to consider other options. Feels like you're realizing love is great, but it's not the only thing needed, right? Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and Six of Pentacles. Making the right decision about people that you care deeply for when they hurt you is a pretty difficult challenge. A lot of people will deal with multiple iterations of the same behavior, apologies that don't change any behavior. This is somebody who is saying, you know what, I've got to be honest with myself. I don't know if this is going to change. I don't know if I can really like continue to dream about this anymore. Maybe it's time for me to consider what else is out there. So it feels to me like this is somebody who's gotten over a situation from the past, but they have a dream and it tells them that there is, or an intuitive message, doesn't have to be in a dream, that basically there's something better coming your way, that there's someone who wants to put that Eight of Pentacles in the upright and do right by you. This is the Bianco Nero. There's that High Priestess. So intuition, dreams. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's like there's a repeating message for you, and some of you may be missing it, especially if it's in your dreams. I feel like for many of you, there's a message you get 5 times. And it's like the 5th time you get this message, however it is delivered to you, you're like, oh, oops. Yeah, no, I get it now. I'm sorry. I should have got that a long time ago. It's like when you just notice that there's a text message and it was from like yesterday and you're like, sorry. You're going to feel like you finally get it and there's some reason to be excited. It may feel a little strange with the Devil in the upright. I do feel like for many of you, you may kind of struggle to believe that something good in your love life is going to happen because you have been dealing with this lingering like sorrow or struggle in terms of this previous connection. But things change on a dime. We go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands, slow movement to the second fastest moving card in the deck. So once you realize there's a different path or a different way forward with the Four of Cups in the reverse, you no longer seem to carry along that frustration with being rejected or that question of why did it not work. Instead, with the Seven of Wands, there's an appreciation that there could be something coming to you at the right time, divine timing. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Mark. How we doing? Temperance in the reverse. Seven of Cups again. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You may have felt like things were really difficult. I can't tell what's going on. I don't know why, people treated me that way. You're going to have like an upgrade in your intuition. That's why this Nine of Pentacles is so important and why we have this little trio here. Because there was somebody who really kind of messed with you or broke your heart, there was like a disruption in service for your intuition. It's like you weren't as reliant upon it or you didn't use it. So it got a little rusty. There's been some blockage here that is dissipating. It's changing for you. And as it changes, you start to realize, hey, you know what? There's still some good times left. Maybe something awesome is going to happen. So it could be your mood is changing with the season as well, right? For many of us, we've got spring coming up. 10 of Wands and the Tower with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So a 7 clarifying a 7. We did also have the 7 of Cups twice. So I really feel like the divine timing element is pretty significant, but it requires that you walk away from something you know is over and stop trying to invest in something that isn't really there. It's like, hey, we know you really liked that rose bush, but it's actually dead. So if you could just like quit wasting, I don't know if you use fertilizer or like quit wasting all the extra water you're at it. Yeah, give it to me over here. I'm still a live plant. For the record, though, rose bushes are pretty dang hardy, so maybe that was a bad example. You're being advised to really be selective about where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your time, what you are thinking about. And I know that seems kind of challenging. Hey, Carmen, I can't control what I think about. No, not yet. It's a muscle, my friend. You'll figure it out. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. Hello, other Mark. Oh yeah, no, OG Perry Mason. I didn't even know there was a distinction with Raymond Burr. And I think my mom's favorite part is the fact that the prosecutor that they always go up against is basically Hamburger. That's great. Technically Hamilton, but still. All right. 8 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Justice in the reverse. Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love disappoints. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you really thought it would. But that doesn't mean that's how it goes every single time. Whoever I'm reading for, you are kind of like self-correcting. I wanted to be all Bridget Jonesy about it, get some ice cream, cry, and sing all by myself. But I'm done with that. This is someone who's retiring that energy. Like, okay, I've mourned this for long enough. I know that, I wanted it to go a different way, but I ain't dead. There's like other ish out there. So, okay. This is also kind of looking to me like somebody is realizing they can find closure on something, even if they don't get an apology, even if they don't feel like it's been fixed, right? This Ace of Cups, a lot of people will tell you this is a love offer. Yes, it can be that. But this is also about how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself. Are you going to forgive yourself and let this go in the past so that you can entertain other options going forward, right? Because if this King of Wands in the reverse didn't want to pursue you or didn't want this relationship, that's how it goes sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you aren't lovable. It just means that was the wrong match, right? Temperance in the reverse can mean a mismatch. It's not a good fit, right? But we still have this 10 of Cups. And it's because of your willingness to let go of something that is already over. Hello, Stephen. Hello, James. Hello, Connie. How are we doing today? Hello, Johnny. Hello, Danny. What's happening? Hermit in the reverse. And the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So if you're not interested in pursuing me, or if you're not interested in communicating appropriately or respectfully, and you want to continue to go about things in the wrong way, then I have to admit to myself that I can't teach you. You have to figure that out on your own. Forgive yourself. We have the Emperor. That's what I'm talking about. This is clarifying the 8 of Swords, which is somebody who feels stuck. And the Emperor is about taking action. You ever have somebody tell you can't do something in your life? But watch me. That's what this is. Like one morning you wake up and you're like, why am I still so sad about this thing that happened so long ago? Maybe it's time for me just to be like, and you take it off like it's a sweatshirt. A zip one, so that it's a little bit less complicated, doesn't ruin your hair. 3 of Swords in the reverse. You are healing, my friend. And Page of Cups. You are willing to admit that not everything depends upon people being actually apologetic. I can find closure. I can let go of things. I can move the hell on, even though you didn't come to fix anything, even though you didn't tell me why. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Swords and the Lovers. So it feels like a loss. It feels like a gut punch for some of you to finally accept and let go, right? I feel that almost like a 24-hour turnaround, there's some good news that comes in. It's like the universe wants to be like, we saw what you did. We approve. We should do more of that. You know, like putting yourself first, letting go of those people that ain't cool. We like that. So this is saying, we want you to know you made the right choice. You view it as a loss. You view it as a failure. You view it as something that didn't go the way that you want. We're going to make you see that it is actually going to go the way you want. You just don't know it yet. Sometimes you have to turn in. Oh my God, that's the weirdest reference. I'm going with it. Sometimes you have to take off your own stanky shoes when you go to a bowling alley, and they give you these really cool retro looking shoes, that total upgrade from your current footwear. All right, you can make fun of me, but this is saying, yeah, give us the old stuff. Don't be carrying that around anymore like a little burden. And we're going to give you some shiny bowling shoes. You're going to be looking so cool. They're going to match all of your clothes, as long as you have tweed suits. How's that for Perry Mason? Right back around. Hello, Grant. How are you doing? Hello, Pharaoh. Hello, Laura. What's happening, King the Eagle? Happy Friday, guys. We've got number 22, which is the Path. This is a decision, much like the Lovers card, which a lot of times is simply seen as a card about soulmates. This can also be about a major choice. Granted, it's a choice about your soulmate, so it kind of works out, right? But it's saying you have a choice. You can continue to be upset about something that didn't work out, or you can believe that there is something else that's going to make you go, oh, golly, that's great. What else? Number 34, the Fish. This is about good news. When you choose that new path, or when you choose to move on, there's good news that comes in. Just like I was saying, it's like, oh, looks like the universe is rewarding me. They like my style. We got number 35, which is the Anchor. And number 17, which is the Storks. Yeah, there's like a little blessing being dropped off for some of you. Now, I don't mean to like weird some of you out. Some of you walk away from this situationship or this relationship that didn't really go anywhere, and things move at breakneck speed with someone else, and I see a baby in your future. So like, you ain't ready for that. You know what to do, right? There's stability and happiness that you find in a companionship with a different person. Does it have to be a brand new person? It doesn't have to be. But this is you believing in love despite something not going your way. And I feel like it's somebody where things just click and you know that's what you want. This is the Gilded Reverie. Hello, Mighty Belle. How are you doing? What else? Number 29, the woman with a shirt. Technically, she's wearing a dress, but really this is to call out that it's not the woman without a shirt. I know, you're disappointed. But this is a good thing, okay? This is somebody who has their ish together. Do not get too focused on this gender. What I'm trying to tell you is it feels to me like we have, oh, thank you so much, Laura. It feels to me like we have two people that have gone through this dark night of the soul. I have gone through that longing, that grief, that sorrow, and wondered, is this going to work out? Wondered, will I find somebody who actually treats me the way I deserve to be treated? And yes, you're going to find somebody who has gone through a very similar thing. And that's how you're going to be able to, I think, probably fast track this connection. You're going to feel seen. You're going to feel like this person understands what you've been through because they genuinely do. A repeat. Remember we had the fish earlier. Oops, that was upside down. So good news on good news. Because the storks, those are generally about good tidings. But it's about being at the right place. It's like you have to be ready to, you know, catch a bus, catch a train. You got to be at the right place at the right time in order to get this thing. And I feel like it's not an actual location. I feel like it's where your brain is at. In other words, if you meet the most perfect potential partner for you in the world, they're staring you in your face. Maybe they even tell you got a cute smile at your favorite coffee shop. If you're not mentally open, if you're not emotionally open, you're going to be like, hey, thanks, and walk away and forget about that person because you're still focused on this thing from your past. But this is saying when you fully let go or accept how things are, and somebody tells you got a cute smile in your favorite coffee shop, you're going to be like, oh, you too. I love those Daisy Dukes that you're wearing in February. That's weird, but it still works. There's going to be chemistry, but you have to be open, right? You can't just be flirted with and fall in love. You got to join the tango, right? So number 12 is about communication. There are two number 12s in this deck. This is the happier of the two, the one with the cardinals. Sorry if you feel like I explain this to you every time. Just got to make sure the newbies feel welcome, you know? There's good tidings. Of course, this makes sense because we had the storks, right? And it's meeting somebody who has gone through healing and difficulty much the way that you have. And they appreciate what you've been through. They see you, they understand, they listen to you. This is somebody who is genuine. All right, this is the beginner's tarot. What else do we have? It really is. You ain't lying. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I see some weird things. I didn't really see the Daisy Dukes. That was really just my addition because I like to make you guys laugh. So we've got the Nine of Swords. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like repeat the same message 18 times, but this is saying you're going to let go of this Nine of Swords energy. It's almost like one of y'all's spirit guides is like, okay, listen, I know you're going to be tempted to listen to this reading and then not actually let go, but we're looking at you. We want you to actually let this go. Someone out there is a little worried that you're going to be like, yeah, I got it. I'll do it. I promise. Like me telling my parents that I would take the trash out when I was 17 years old. I promise. I just have one more phone call, okay? But you have been able to keep it moving because you were able to be honest with yourself that this person you've been a little hung up on, this person you've been maybe even obsessed with is somebody that didn't have the best of intentions. King of Wands in the reverse. They might have had anger issues. They might have been a little bit of a player. But one thing's for certain, they did not invest in you the way somebody like you deserves to be invested in. So 6 of Cups in the reverse and the World. Many of you after, or maybe even like literally right now, but after this ending, you started to realize maybe there were some people that you were dealing with that you didn't really need to deal with anymore. This could be friends that encourage not so healthy behaviors, exes that you keep around just in case you feel a little lonely at 2 a.m. You thought I didn't know, huh? I know you do. This is, let's wrap everything up that you need to. Get it? let's close out those chapters, and that will usher in this new soulmate. Upper echelon, I'm dead. What? That might be my new favorite. I have repeatedly referred to really short denim shorts as denim panties before, so that's oddly close. Because when I visited Vegas, like every time I visited Vegas, I would see people wearing denim shorts that did not actually cover their butt. I think that was the point, but I did not like it. Knight of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Pentacles. You're not going to believe it. When this person, this new person, or this new love situation pops up, you're going to be a little bit surprised, like, oh, well, hello there. Could be someone unexpected confessing their feelings. Could be one of those, like, this should be in a rom-com because meeting people like this is so weird. But it's going to be one of those things that feels a little bit like lightning strike, right? Like, oh, wow. It's the Tower, but it's in the reverse. As long as you let go of these old ways, as long as you let go of the like disappointment, right? If I fall in love, everyone's just going to disappoint me, and let that go. Okay. Toss it in the laundry, clean out those little dirty spots in your mind. This is saying when you change your mindset, when you approach things differently, and you're actually like, that person, I kind of like that person. Instead of, no, this break my heart too. There's the difference. Then love comes through. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? I'm still laughing about Ranger panties. Hello, Miguel. What's up? I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Magician. You are more powerful than you realize. Some of you may get a little frustrated with yourself when you realize that as soon as you change your mindset, things get better. Oh, well, maybe I could have done that the whole time. Damn. It's like not realizing the electricity's come back on, so you're still, bitching about having to work by candlelight. When all you had to do is flip the switch on and try it. All you have to do is change your mindset, and things get better. Your mind is powerful. All right, this is the situations deck. Bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit, settlement, agreement, compromise, family, blood ties, inner circle. So in other words, when you basically accept how things really are, this other person, it's like they get like activated. They get a little homing beacon, like, okay, go get your soulmate. And this Two of Cups, even though it's still pretty different from that Bianco Nero, it still makes me think of that. So this is somebody who is on the same page. They want the same kind of relationship you're looking for. Look, all you people in the live chat, you probably have a different idea what kind of relationship you're looking for, right? We're not all looking for the same thing. There's going to be someone who's on the same page, and they've been through this dark night of the soul. So they're able to be a partner to you in multiple ways, right? I understand you and want to understand you more emotionally, intellectually. We can have great conversation, all of that, right? Thank you, Pharaoh. So we've got interview, financial support, and anxiety in the reverse. For some of you, you've been waiting to kind of open yourself up romantically to new people or to new experiences because you've needed to have something settled with regards to your finances. Some of you may have gone through a divorce. Some of you may need to work out custody or alimony agreements. Some of you may feel like once you get back your taxes, your financial situation will be more appropriate in terms of trying to date. There is a lifting of some anxiety or stress that you've been dealing with lately. And it has to do with money. And this makes it easier for you to put yourself out there, right? Hello, Taurus. Upper echelon, you're going to have to ask that on the first date. Let me know how that goes. So we've got the Verge card, about to reveal, confess, happiness, and projected. So look, let's all just pretend that you've got a little notification you're going to add to your calendar, okay? It's about 2-3 weeks out. Maybe 4 if you're being a little slow on the mindset. You have future happiness coming your way, and guess what it is? Somebody confessing that they have emotions for you. Somebody saying, I think you're real cute. I would like to date you. Somebody that probably wants a serious relationship and probably a little faster than you think they're going to. So you just got to unlock it up here and be like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I'm really awesome. Of course people would want to date me besides this person that didn't want to. They're lost. Okay. All right. This is the Energy Oracle. Hello, Anne France. How are you doing? So we've got first chakra, Archangel Michael. You got an angel looking out for you. The first chakra is that crown chakra, of course, but it's tied to self-knowledge. That's why your mindset is so key to this reading. When you realize, basically, it seems like you need to admit to yourself that you are lovable. So go ahead, find the nearest mirror, do a nice little pose and be like, oh, look at, I am lovable. And that brings in your harvest. Don't let somebody else color how you view yourself and whether or not you are lovable. Remind yourself all those awesome things about yourself, all those things you've gotten through that people didn't think you would, that you did. And that helps draw this person in. You got so many angels around you. Even with the Eight of Swords, it is not usually depicted by an angel. So I'm telling you, there's someone looking out for you who's passed away. And I don't really care if that creeps you out because it's sweet. They're looking out for you. They want you to be happy. So I feel like you could be visited by somebody who passed away in your dreams. And they're telling you, hey, could you please let go of that other person? I'm trying to send you like a real love. Chip chop. Let's go. They're going to try to nudge you along. All right, this is the Love Oracle. Hello, books. How are you doing? Pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So let me just first butter you up and say, I love you. You got a lot going for you. But you're letting this right here block you. The pain and the bitterness from somebody rejecting you or not pursuing you. And your spirit guides are saying, let it go. Pretend you are a damp towel and all you have to do is wring it out a little bit. Get some of that excess emotion that you don't need anymore. And then you'll be right as rain. They're telling you to let it go. This pain has been a block. It isn't serving you. It's delaying abundance. And we want you to have that happy love situation. So there's conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility, and mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Yes, we have all, like, I mean, raise your hand if you haven't, but I'm probably going to not believe you. We have all been interested in somebody that was not ready for a relationship or was not ready to be respectful of us. That's okay. We all have to find a way to forgive ourselves and move on. So let it go and start daydreaming about that new person or about who's going to confess their emotions. And that healing will do the work for you. So we have broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, and thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. They're really not letting up on you. So forgive me for the repetitive cards, but they're saying this energy is the block for you right now. Sometimes pain or bitterness, it can be like a warm quilt that you're cuddling up to on a cold night, but it's not real. And your mind is able to do so much. If you are cutting things out of your life before even discerning whether or not they're good for you, you're going to end up missing out on something. Like, that's, in my opinion, that's just logic, right? If you say no to literally everything, you're going to miss out on something worthwhile. We've got resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. You got a secret admirer. And they're worried about, if I tell you that I'm interested in you and you're still obsessing over someone from your past, that's not going to go very well. So somebody is watching you to look for a sign that you are ready to hear that they're interested in you. And if you are still hung up on this person from the past, they're going to be like, okay, not yet. Guess I'll just watch another episode of How I Met Your Mother. Hello, Acrophagus. How we doing? Well, I had to take a nap and I'm doing much better. So basically, I'm a toddler. Hello, Omar. How are you doing? Yeah, there's someone here who's about to confess their feelings. Remember, we had that Verge card? But they're waiting to see whether or not you've let go of this thing from your past, or if you're still determined to believe that love is awful. They feel like you are not really, like, head's not in the game, right? You're not really interested in love right now. So if they were to make a love offer, you'd probably like spit on it or laugh about it. And they're like, kind of hoping you'd be like, oh, cool, let's get to know each other. Guess what it is, dude? It's a twin flame card. A lot of you are letting go of a twin flame. And that's a heavy cross to bear, right? But you have to acknowledge you are a better person for what you have learned, even though it has been a challenging experience. Take what you've learned, remember how amazing you are, and then let somebody who really does love you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Hello, Elise. Sorry for ending the reading now. I'm going to come back for probably one more live stream today because I did get a late start and I got some personal readings to do, but I do love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.